fast breaks, dunks, just in general, a lot of action. And of course, the fans love these type of games. I can't wait.
Let's take a look at our starters for Atlanta. Young runs point with Murray at the 2. Collins plays the 4 with Capella at the 5. And it's Hunter in at the 3 spot. And so it's Atlanta with it, following the bucket by the Raptors. Collins a screen. Young from long range. Fires from deep. Buries it from 3.
The big man John Collins seeing the court that time.
Young's gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Here's Anunoby with the drive.
Now, I know he makes it look easy, but it takes incredible physical tools to pull that off.
Athleticism and explosion. There's Young with the 3. Here's Collins. And that one's good with extra effort on the glass.
Yeah, that's where John Collins sets up shop down in the paint, quick and athletic, able to corral the miss.
To the middle. Here's Pirtle. And the dunk by Pirtle.
Now, that's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference, not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
And the Hawks going from the Eastern Conference Finals to the 8th seed via play-in. A bit of a step backwards last year.
Yeah. You know, growing as a young team has its ups and downs. Hawks know they can be better than the 8th seed. They now have an expectation of a playoff caliber ball club.
The Hawks have gone 3 of 6 from the floor. Collins finds Hunter. Young from long range, and it's going to be a 3-second call. And here are the Raptors now. Anunoby on the wing. Over Murray. Here's Pirtle. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. And as solid as Pirtle is during the game, his free throws, Grant, can be an issue.
It really limits his minutes during close games late. You know, he's right around 50% for his career. He has decent form, so there is some hope for improvement.
Now here's Murray. Jacks up a 3. Pirtle grabs a miss. And Barnes with a basket. The assist by Siakam.
And the evolution of Siakam continues. Seeing him make great passes like this proves he's only getting better. Ooh, scary thought.
They kick it out to Murray. Pass to Young. From deep. Capella with it. Out of bounds. It'll be Toronto's ball. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Siakam against Collins. Siakam pass to Pirtle. And Collins with the big block.
Oh, sir. Collins sending that one away.
The Hawks trailing. About 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Young misses.
The green light they gave him early should probably turn red. He needs to get others involved.
And DeJounte Murray is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Anunoby for 3. The rebound by Murray. Atlanta's gone just 1 of 6 from downtown. Collins outside. Pass to Young. Hunter on the wing. Shot clock at 6. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Yeah, Hunter getting enough room to find somebody to be hunted.
Young against Van Vliet. Now Anunoby. And that one is stuffed right through.
When you're trying to stop a guy like this, you have to match his intensity level.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
And there's the call on Scotty Barnes. That's his first foul of the game. Raptors on D. Three-point lead. Young from long range gets it to go. His second make in 6 tries.
Trae Young has been inspired by the generation before him. Deep threes, that's his thing.
Fades. Toronto grabs the miss. Here comes Toronto on the push. Here's Pirtle. And it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
Did you see that? I mean, going right to the rim. That's how you finish in the open floor.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
And the DeJounte Murray trade sort of came out of left field. Seemed mutual as the Spurs went to a younger direction and wanted Murray to play for a contender. A trade where everyone involved gets what they want.
The offensive rebound. Here's Anunoby, and the layup is good off the glass. Anunoby's got 6 points.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
To the paint. Here's Pirtle. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. That one on Capella. And he can't get the first one. Good on the second one. For Atlanta, they've gotten 5 of 11 shots to go. There's Young with the 3. Counted from distance. He's got 9.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
And a good game so far as we conclude the first quarter. Raptors out in front.
Please give a big round of applause for your Raptors. You dance.
Good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Raptors.
Ever since this game started, they've been attacking on the inside, looking for ways to bust up the defense and get high percentage looks.
Well, not only that, but you love how unselfish they've been to start this game. That's going to get all the guys in a great flow and feeling good. So moving that ball around and scoring off assists, it's a nice way to play.
All right, this is how the floor looks for the Hawks starting the second. The tandem on the perimeter, Murray and Hunter. Collins plays the 4 with Capella at the 5. And it's Young in at the 1. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, Pascal Siakam's play had dipped for a while after he got the big bag. He said, it was like, you got the max contract, but are you the guy? That's something I really struggled with. But there's still another level that I can get to, and I see myself as an all-star, and there's a lot more to unleash. Brian?
Yeah, just now entering his prime, Allie. Thank you. Now here's Murray, and here's Hunter for 3. Nails it from 3. Hunter's got 5. Hey, we see plenty of three-point shots every game, Brent. Would you say it's still a shooter's league?
Yeah, I would say it's still a scorer's league, PA, rather than a shooter, because, look, a lot of people can take shots. There aren't too many that make them efficiently. So that part is going nowhere. I think it's about creating points and trying to get it to the most opportunistic way you can score. That's what the offense's job is to do.
Here's Anunoby. And a great assist by Van Vliet as that one goes. Van Vliet's got 6 assists in the game. Atlanta has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Out of bounds, it'll be Raptors ball. The Raptors have gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. Pass to Barnes. The 3 is up. Gets the 3 to fall. And it's a 6-point Raptor lead.
You gotta love his unselfishness, and you know his coach does as well.
Well, not just coach, but you can see it in the teammates, the way that they look at him. They appreciate it when he shares the ball like that.
And guys, so many great players coming out of Canada. The Raptors have converted a nation, not just watching basketball, but to playing it as well. Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Finished off the break. And the Raptors lead by 10.
This is intelligent basketball. Forcing a turnover and then immediately starting the fast break.
Now a timeout called by Atlanta. And it's a completely new group for the Hawks. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. And Grant, you think back to those early Raptors jerseys with the big dinosaur. They admit it was aimed at the kids.
Yeah, of course. I mean, rather than win over the older hockey fans, they went after the younger generation. And now they're all grown up and packing the seats.
Kicks it out to Barnes. Back to Pirtle. And now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter here. Well, the Hawks again cannot hit it. Here's Toronto now. They're on a 12-3 run. Barnes, no good. For Atlanta, they've got nothing to go out of 5 attempts so far this quarter. Out left to the wing. And here's a Kongwu for 3. And it's Toronto with a rebound. Outside Barnes. Pirtle. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
You know, this Hawks team really does score the ball well. Lots of dynamic players on this team. And Young has made a huge difference in their production.
So about Atlanta, just how far can this team make it?
Well, B.A., there's no question they'll be efficient on the offensive end. But the question is, can they put everything else together and be a complete team? That'll ultimately be the difference.
Now here's Bogdanovich. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. And he lobs it up to the rim. Pass to Okongwu. Second chance shot. The 3. Bogdanovich, no good.
The other team just looks more in sync and is riding the momentum.
Well, the other team is scorching hot, and they come down on this end and can't find a way to get the embers going.
And just using every inch of his incredible wingspan, Siakam is able to make some creative finishes.
Here's Forrest. Ooh, they can't stop the run with that one. Outside Anunoby. It's good. And give the assist to Siakam. Anunoby's got 12 points in the game. Well, it's going to take something special now to get him back in this game.
Unfortunately, it just doesn't seem likely.
Bogdanovich, no good. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Anunoby passes to Siakam. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's going to be on Sadiq Bey.
You can see the length come into play, whether Siakam's facing up or back to the basket.
The first one falls. So for the Hawks, Siakam hits them both. Young with it. 9 points in the game. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score. And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
Yeah, no stopping him on that play. Sometimes even the taller defenders are helpless to stop him.
He was all alone on that one. Murray's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Just do your work, try to get open, and Trey's going to find you.
Pass to Barnes. The 3-ball. The shot no good.
You could see he wanted to get him back. Sadly, he couldn't capitalize from outside the arc.
And so it's the Toronto Raptors in command. Appreciate it, Allie. And we'll be coming right back after this break. Ready for
The Hawks, 24.
with a big gap on the scoreboard. The second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Boy, without question, OG Anunoby displaying all his skills today.
He's been on the attack, playing hard and going right to the rim.
Yeah, nice job of carving his way to the inside with some ease. Not much resistance out there.
And Toronto calls time here. No team has had to make more sacrifices than Toronto during the pandemic.
You are right about that, B.A. I mean, they had to change their home base to Tampa. In essence, they spent an entire season on the road. It was tough for everyone, but the Raptors faced some big challenges.
The forward duo, the athletic pair of Barnes and Siakam, Fred VanVleet out there with OG Anunoby. And it's Pirtle in at the 5. That's the group for Nick Nurse getting going here in the second half. Here's Collins after the basket by Toronto. Murray for 3. The ball's knocked loose. Stolen by VanVleet. Here's Anunoby. Rebounded by the Hawks.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
The kick to Hunter. Fires the 3. Fires in the triple. Hunter's got 8.
Well, the footwork for Hunter there was really solid. Able to catch and shoot.
Outside Barnes. Anunoby for 3. That's it. Coming off an assist from Barnes.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance. And not a way to get out of a funk. He needs to be looking for good, solid, more efficient shots, not the wild one he took there.
Siakam finds VanVleet. Left side, Anunoby. Good. 8 buckets in 12 attempts.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Now here's Young. He's got 9. Drills it from deep. He's got 12.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on it.
Siakam for 3. And the Raptors get it back. Pass to Barnes. Pirtle with the ball. Kicks it out to Barnes. Shot clock at 5. Back to Pirtle. Another shot. And Young pulls it down. The Hawks have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. For 3. And the Hawks with another 3.
Exactly what every offense needs. Shooters who can force the defense to extend.
Oh, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
No debate there. He got hammered.
Personal foul. First team foul. At the line.
And free throw good from Barnes.
Scotty Barnes. At the line for 2.
Both free throws good from Barnes. Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. Collins a screen. Murray from outside. They grab their own miss. Collins passes to Hunter. There's Young with the 3. Hits a three-pointer. Young's got 18.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
Now here's Collins. Hunter with the ball. He's picked up by Pirtle. Young with the bucket.
And his perimeter shooting might be the key to trimming their deficit.
Well, he's doing everything he can to make them competitive. And by everything, I mean draining threes. And DeAndre Hunter is still just a young talent here in the league. But in college, he was a champ, winning the trophy in 2019.
And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play. It's going to be Barnes shooting. They'll pin that one on John Collins. Having a national championship at the collegiate level is rarer than you think for an NBA player.
Well, it puts him in great company, and it's pretty much guaranteed proof of why everyone was so interested in his progress. He's a winner, and he's got tons of potential.
And you look at the numbers Murray puts up, Grant. He's a threat to post a triple-double on any given night.
And I love that about him, B.A. I mean, he brings it in every aspect of the game. He doesn't hunt stats. The game just finds him. With his steal rate, might be the best bet to put up a quadruple-double in the league one day.
Pirtle with the bucket. He's got 13.
Well, recognizing the size mismatch and then turns it into an easy basket there. They've got to do a better job with defensive help.
Now here's Murray. He's got 10. Pass to Hunter. Young against VanVleet. And Young is good from 3. Young's got 24.
And Young not a stranger to nights like this where he's putting up big numbers.
Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
And kind of par for the course here, right? Coming through with a solid offensive game to help them get this lead.
And the three-pointer goes.
The defense really fell apart there. You can't afford to leave them all alone at the arc.
Anunoby can't get it to go.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there. And that's unfortunate.
Stolen by Capella. Outside Young. This one for three. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Raptors ball.
.26 seconds left to play in the third quarter here. Outside Anunoby from deep three-point range. And again, no good by Toronto.
Yeah, just hold for the last shot. Don't give them another possession at all.
Yeah, hopefully that's what they'll do here. It's what most teams try to execute at this time in the game.
Down low. It's stolen by Pirtle. Time called here. The Raptors decide to talk it over.
We love to give away shirts to our knowledge fans. Now is that time to grab a free shirt. Fantastic fans, give it up once again for your one-shot crew.
It could go. That concludes the third quarter. It continues to be an exciting neck-and-neck game. It's the Raptors leading by 3.
Please give it a big round of applause.
And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Ooh, I'm fired up to see this dish one more time. It's always great to see your two guards share the wealth.
Sometimes that's what can separate some of the best players, not just creating for yourself, but creating for others as well.
3 tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
I had a chance to find out what Nick Nurse was discussing with his players. He told them, quote, "It all comes down to the next few minutes. That's what will decide this game. So step up. This is your moment, not theirs." Inspiring words, guys.
And Allie, thank you for that. Fourth quarter on the floor for the Hawks. Collins plays the 4 with Capella at the 5. The tandem on the perimeter, Murray and Hunter, and it's Young in at the point. Murray against Anunoby. Pirtle, and the dunk by Pirtle.
Back to the basics, unleashing the one-hand flush.
Boy, he makes the basics look pretty outstanding, though, huh?
That's true.
Kicks it out to Collins. Outside Murray. No! They're unable to get the tying basket there. Anunoby on the take. Atlanta with a rebound. Murray's got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Hunter. Young against Anunoby. Now here's Hunter. Not a lot of room. Now here's Young. 6 to shoot. Murray from outside. Sinks it from distance. And that makes it a tie ball game.
That's a clutch shot by a big-time shooter. And where's the D?
Young from long range. Offensive rebound. And here's Hunter from the arc. Sinks the tray. And the Hawks lead by 3. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for Atlanta.
You have to be a fan of the energy they've played with on the defensive end. Active hands and feet, and it's come up big a few times for them.
Their attacking of the offensive glass has also been a success story. All game long, they've been committed to finding those second chance opportunities.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Pass to Van Vliet. Kicks it out to Barnes. A shot to stop the run. And again, no good by Toronto. Atlanta has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the fourth quarter. Collins with a screen on Barnes. Young misses.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
His 4th personal foul. First team foul. Athlete.
Toronto trailing. Back to Anunoby. Kicks it out to Barnes. The 3 is up. Offensive rebound. Pirtle. Ooh, tough possession there. They stayed with it. Just couldn't make the shot. Pass to Murray. From downtown. The kick out to Young. Murray with it. He's covered by Siakam. Capella, screen on Van Vliet. There's Young with the three. Pirtle grabs a miss. Pirtle's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. And DeJounte Murray is going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Now a timeout called by Atlanta.
Atlanta timeout. Here they come. It's time for your North Side Crew.
Forrest is checked in for Atlanta.
And over again, it's your North Side Crew.
We're in the final quarter play here. 3 minutes in. The kick out to Van Vliet. Pass to Anunoby. Back to Van Vliet. Here's Siakam. Capella with a block.
And Capella, one of the best shot blockers in the NBA. You can see his timing on that play.
And so here is Toronto, just 4 to shoot. Here's Barnes. Here's Pirtle. And finally they hit one.
Smart play call to get him something at the rim.
Well, taking advantage of that opportunity, it does not get any more high percentage than that one.
Pass to Forrest. Murray against Anunoby. Launches it. Atlanta again missing. Toronto's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the 4th quarter. Driving to the basket. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down. 1:24 left to play in the 4th quarter. And here's Hunter to the wing on the left. Here's Forrest. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Good on the first, and that gives him a lead. Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's a 2-point ball game.
Huge free throws right there. He's able to put them on top with those makes.
And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Now a timeout called by Atlanta. They're on top by 2. 1:11 left in the 4th quarter here. Young, he's checked in for Forrest. Kicks it out to Siakam. And the Raptors miss again. Well, the Hawks shooting only 36% since the 4th quarter started. And here's Collins for 3. Stolen by Anunoby. Murray with it. He's picked up by Pirtle. Here's Hunter. Pass to Capella. Out to the right wing. Back to Young. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And he's going for the lob. Count it.
Collins not the first option, but wow, stepping up.
And here are the Raptors now. Now Pirtle. Anunoby on the wing. It's stolen by Hunter. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Inside. And the slam dunk by Capella.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
And this is why the team relies on Siakam. In the big moments, you can trust him with the shot.
Outside Murray. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
I can't believe that took so long. They needed to foul much sooner.
Second team foul.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to go.
At the line for 2.
And he ends up missing both free throws. Timeout called, the Raptors. They're losing by 4. 8 seconds left in the 4th. Your thoughts, guys?
Score quick, then foul. Then you have to hope for some missed free throws.
Yeah, this won't be easy, so a little bit of luck will go a long way for them to get back in.
Siakam left side, back to Pirtle. And so it's Atlanta who scrapes by with a win. They played the villain tonight. All right, Allie, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.
reason why is, Kevin, the speed of the game is the reason. Health has been a big reason. And obviously, the deeper you are, the better you are and have a better chance of winning the championship.
So here's Miami's starting group. At the guard spots, Lowry and Hero. Adebayo is out there with Caleb Martin. And it's Butler in at the 3. Offensive rebound. The kick outside to Butler. Back to Adebayo. Good ball movement here by Miami. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Lowry. No good that time. So the Raptors will take it the other way. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Well, I was able to catch up with Eric Spoelstra a few minutes ago. He was worried about their interior defense. He doesn't want them getting gutted in the paint. He told his players, look, they're going to score, but we've got to make it difficult on them to give ourselves a chance to win. Guys, let's see if they can follow that advice.
All right, thank you, David. You know, Smitty, what's incredible about Miami's D, they don't need to block a ton of shots to protect the rim.
Kevin, it's all about awareness, communication, and positioning. Whether they're in zone or man, they stay completely connected almost every possession.
Martin with the bucket.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Oh boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it? Lowry finds Butler. Fast break. Here come the Raptors. Barnes got the ball. Shots good by Siakam.
You can't teach court awareness. Barnes understands when his guys are uncovered.
And stolen by Siakam. That ball. Great assist by Van Vliet.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Well, he'll run through a wall to win, but sometimes Jimmy Butler can drive his coach up a wall. Despite that tendency, though, to embrace conflict, this guy is worth it.
And Greg, last season, Butler and Spoelstra got into it on the sideline. We all saw it. It was an interesting moment.
Yeah, I think that's a good way of phrasing it. That manic intensity, perhaps necessary at times for a player who competes as hard as Jimmy.
Even though he missed it, this is the exact play your offense is designed to produce.
Here's the 3. And Pirtle pulls it down. Raptors leading by 5. Here's Siakam, and he banks in the layup. Siakam's got 6.
Physicality is no problem for Siakam. He pushes off the contact and gets it to go.
Adebayo with the screen on Barnes. And Butler, here we go. And Adebayo throws it down.
And although an undersized center, more than making up for it with some serious hops.
Pass to Siakam. Now, here's Anunoby. That 3 off the mark. We've got 1:55 left in the first quarter. Charity stripe shot. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Siakam inside. Now recovering. Van Vliet can't get it to go.
Uncontested look. Can't fault the shot selection. He's money from there.
Lowry dishes to Butler. Hero on the wing. He's guarded by Anunoby. And Tyler Hero gets the 3.
This is really what separates Tyler Hero as a player. The confidence and touch from deep.
Siakam against Martin. Barnes kicks to Van Vliet. Siakam outside. And again, no good by Toronto. Miami trailer. Lowry feeling it out a bit. Hero from long range. And again, Miami with the triple.
Set him up, he'll knock him down. Tyler was drafted largely for that dead-eye jumper.
This is a Anunoby. Good, and it's Barnes picking up the assist. He has 7.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's Lowry. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Good D by Siakam.
That was excellent contest, preventing him from making something that's usually automatic.
And the dunk by Barnes.
And you have to credit Anunoby. He's put in the work to become a better playmaker.
It's stolen by Lowry. Adebayo passes to Martin. Barnes grabs the miss. To the left wing, and a wide open look for Siakam. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
Becoming more consistent with his shot. Siakam forcing the defense to come out and guard him.
A free-flowing first quarter. Great.
Please give a big round of applause for your Raptors, team.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Toronto.
What they've done is they've looked to push the pace in transition early, and it's paid dividends with their fast break points.
And they're making their own luck with how hard they're playing, forcing turnovers and turning that into offense.
On the floor for Miami, the wing set for him, Hero and Butler. Martin is out there with Bam Adebayo, and it's Lowry in at the point. 6 to shoot. Here's Martin. No good there. And it's the Raptors taking it the other way.
And you look at Jakob Poeltl, great touch and presence inside the paint. Can get you with a move or just power his way to the hoop.
And a wide open look for Hero. Again, the miss by the Heat.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Great open look there. Anunoby's got the lead up to 12 now for the Raptors. And Greg Poeltl has so many options to score inside.
And that's why he's such an efficient scorer, Kevin. Very composed at the rim. Doesn't need a lot of time to get his shot off inside.
Hands it from downtown. Hero's got 9.
This is how Tyler Hero likes to roll. You got me, I'll get you back.
Siakam kicks to Anunoby. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. Back to Van Vliet on the wing, Barnes. And there's the call on Kyle Lowry. That's his first foul.
His first personal foul. First team foul.
And now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second quarter. The pass to Anunoby. And that one is hammered home.
We've talked about it. Be ready when your number's called. OG Anunoby's very accountable, and he's been very active on the offensive end.
Now, here's Lowry. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Adebayo with a screen for Hero. Floats it up for Adebayo. And stolen by Siakam. Fast break Toronto. Here's Anunoby. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Kyle Lowry picks one up there.
OG's a tricky cover. Has strength, has quickness, and just still learning the game.
Smitty, OG Anunoby from the UK has had a nice impact on the game.
And he said he wants to grow the game in England. OG's hoping to open up some paths to the NBA for young players from the UK.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. What you got for us, DA?
Thanks, guys. A busy few years for Nick Nurse. In 2019, he helped lead the Raptors to the title, and he was the 2020 Coach of the Year. He says, it means a lot to me that this city and this country loves this team so much. We can go out there and give them something to be proud of. Of course, Kevin, he's been a key part of that success. Back to you.
Maybe the single most important part of their success, DA. Thank you so much. Gets it to go. That one good from Adebayo.
We've seen that from Lowry for a long time. A fantastic passer of the basketball.
And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
That's a jump ball.
They double team Siakam. Down low. And finished off by Siakam.
He's heady, he's unselfish. All Van Vliet does is make winning plays.
The Heat trail by 16, and Miami calls their first time out of the game.
The Raptors are only a few years removed from its championship in 2019. Boy, a lot has changed since then.
group in for the Heat. Yurtseveni's checked in for Bam Adebayo. Love comes in for Caleb Martin. Max Strus is checked in for Butler. And it's Victor Oladipo in for Hero. Now, here's Oladipo. Outside Lowry. Here's the screen. Pass to Yurtseven. Pirtle with the steal. And it's out of bounds. The Heat will take it the other way.
Heat ball.
The Heat trail by 16. A lot of change. Toronto is without some of the key pieces from that title team, and it wasn't that long ago. But, Greg, they haven't had to go through a full rebuild. There are some remaining parts.
Listen, the talent they have is still undeniable. And they've got a good mix of young up-and-comers and players in the prime of their careers.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
So a guy plays the power forward and sometimes the center spot. He has great touch at the line. Kevin Love is a tremendous face-up shooter.
Now, here's Anunoby. 17 points in the game. And Vliet on the wing. Pass to Pirtle. And that's out of bounds. Toronto will retain possession.
And he jumped out to that ball immediately. Great reaction on that deflection.
A little bit late there, but you tried to get into your opponent's head. Forced them to go somewhere else with the ball, and he did that. Skying high, one of his advantages as an undersized forward.
And the basket by Lowry.
Muscling through contact, one of Lowry's specialties. Very strong upper body.
Siakam passes to Barnes. Back to Siakam. 43 seconds left here in the second. Nice shot by Pirtle.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Lowry has the open look. Bangs home the trifecta. Lowry's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Over the years, Kyle Lowry has become a volume three-point shooter. You see why with these results.
Near the three-point line, it's Van Vliet. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Van Vliet. Here's Lowry. 5 points in the game. There's 18 seconds left now here in the second. To the middle, Yurtseven. And Pirtle sends it back.
Gotta love the shot blocking ability of Pirtle. Wonderful timing right there.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Toronto shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night.
Third team foul.
And he can't get the first one. And a new group in for the Heat.
OG Anunoby taking 2 shots.
And he sinks the second.
When you talk about OG Anunoby, here's a guy who gets better every season. Works hard on his game.
Here's Butler, kicks it out to Hero. And so it's the Toronto Raptors. Their lead at 15 going into the break. They've been, all right, Dave, thank you. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. So, timeout called here, the first for Toronto. Well, Greg, we see it every year. Those overachieving teams in the NBA. What enables them to be greater than the sum of their parts?
Well, listen, luck can play a part, but confidence is a huge factor as well. If you walk into that gym every night believing you'll find a way to win, oftentimes you do.
The forwards are Barnes and Siakam. And Van Vliet out there with OG Anunoby. And it's Pirtle in at center. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto.
A solid all-around player, Jimmy Butler understands the importance of sharing the ball with open guys.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Caleb Martin. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
On the wing, Barnes. And there's the feed to Pirtle. And he slams it down right on top of Bam Adebayo.
7 feet of style. Jakob Pirtle taking it upstairs for a stunning jam.
There's Hero with a 3. Rebound by the Raptors. Pirtle's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
Well, we know how Tyler Hero's a bucket, but still lots of room for growth. Last season, the 6th Man of the Year winner, he really did struggle, though, in the postseason.
Lowry kicks to Martin. Back to Lowry. Heat moving the ball around. Here's Butler driving in and slam dunk by Butler.
Give him a lane to the hoop, and you know what you risk? Jimmy Butler throwing it down.
And Greg, you look at the playoff shooting percentages for Hero, tailing off from his regular season numbers.
And Kevin, that's not uncommon for a younger player, but the playoffs are what matters. And to be a star, that's when you've got to deliver.
And Scotty Barnes, the Rookie of the Year in 2022 in the NBA.
And you could argue he was maybe the biggest surprise of the 21 draft. Made a huge impact on the floor immediately. If you did a redraft of that class, he'd be closer to the top.
The future that Scotty Barnes has in this league is bright. A versatile swingman with an outstanding work ethic.
Here's Butler, and slam dunk by Butler.
And how high can you fly? I mean, he finishes that one with some pop.
GA after getting loose in the lane with a scintillating move. Siakam passes to Anunoby. Fires for 3. And it's Miami with the rebound. Adebayo's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Over in the corner, Hero. Adebayo with a screen for Hero. Pass to Adebayo. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Adebayo's got 8.
Some shooters get tunnel vision, but Tyler, keeping his eyes up and his options open, delivers a great pass.
And that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Launches a 3.
On top of being a high-level run-and-jump athlete, Siakam shows great lateral speed. He can guard both on the perimeter and in the post.
And clearly, Eric Spoelstra wants to talk it over. And, of course, one of the league's longest-tenured coaches, GA, is Eric Spoelstra. And he's having a Hall of Fame-level career.
And you look at the ground he broke when he was first hired. Not only young, Spo was the first Asian-American head coach in any of the 4 major North American sports league and worked his way up from video coordinator.
Anunoby passes to Van Vliet from the arc. And Siakam gets it to go on the assist from Van Vliet. 16 points for him.
Great shooting instincts from Pascal Siakam. He knew he had that quick shot in the bag.
And out of bounds as the Raptors gain possession. Raptors leading by 16. Van Vliet kicks to Siakam. And a miss there on the triple. For Miami, they've gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. Adebayo, and Adebayo throws it down.
Ferocious finish. Bam's natural strength is next level.
Outside, Hero. Off target from 3-point range. Toronto's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Van Vliet passes to Siakam. Nobody near Barnes. Traps in the tray. Barnes has got 5 points in the quarter.
Doesn't take many. Scotty Barnes, money on that 3.
Hero, no good.
You know, we talk a lot about scoring efficiency. He's displaying the exact opposite.
And so it's Butler with it. He'll bring it up for the Heat. 17-point game. Van Vliet against Hero. Outside Lowry. And Pirtle sends it back. With a floater, Siakam outside. Barnes left side. Siakam outside. Barnes screen on Martin. Siakam for 3. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Tyler Hero picks one up.
Defenders haven't figured out Scotty Barnes yet.
That's good from Barnes.
Scotty Barnes.
Barnes hits them both.
Looking at the Raptors roster, basically the entire squad is under 30. Their key players are extremely young, a great sign for the future.
Outside for Martin. Jacks up a three. Offensive rebound Heat. Another shot. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Business as usual for Adebayo, just bullying his way around the paint.
So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. Toronto leading by 18. Down low. Here's Siakam. Back to Anunoby. Goes back up. No good off the front iron.
Ooh, the defense gets away with a late rotation. That's a shot he normally makes.
Hero from long range. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Fundamental basketball. Keep your eyes up. Keep the ball moving. You're going to keep the defense on its heels.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. On the court for the Heat, at the guard spots, Lowry and Hero. Jimmy Butler is out there with Martin, and it's Adebayo in at the 5. Here's Butler, and there's the big-time jam as he slams it right over Pirtle.
Put this guy in the dunk contest. Jimmy Butler is ready to win it all.
And that one's good, Barnes.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space.
And that one, good.
A joy to watch Butler with his ball handling. A lot of creativity. He's one of the most gifted players in the game.
Toronto working the ball around now. Barnes against Hero. It's stolen by Adebayo. And it's the Heat on the break from deep. And there's Hero. That's good on the assist by Adebayo.
An offensive-minded player. Tyler Hero is a sneaky player who runs the floor hard.
Siakam outside. On the wing, Anunoby. And stolen by Butler. Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
The emergence of Adebayo as a scorer, this franchise has to be ecstatic.
Pirtle inside. He's against Martin. Nice shot by Pirtle.
This is basketball 101. This is the size mismatch you look to create.
Timeout called the Heat. Steve, Jimmy Butler is definitely a defensive difference maker.
He is, Kevin. Back in the 2021 season, Butler led the league in steals. He is so committed to forcing you to make mistakes with the ball.
And now, let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, OG Anunoby.
And he's been dialed in from the field, Kevin. Good on over 60% of his attempts. They've been working the ball around well, and he's benefited with a lot of open looks. And boy, has he made the most of them.
He's played up to his full potential tonight, and he's been playing to the crowd, too. He loves being the star attraction, even if it doesn't happen on a regular basis. And the Raptors call time here. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Well, they're passing to Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
One sign of a great playmaker, hitting his man in stride.
Lowry finds Martin. Butler with the ball. That ball's nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. Lowry's got his 4th assist in this one. Raptors leading by 12. Here's Pirtle, and the dunk by Pirtle.
That's a high percentage shot by Jakob Pirtle. He capitalized on that one.
Here's Lowry. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And the man who many consider the greatest Raptor of all time, Kyle Lowry.
He said he plans to return to retire in Toronto someday. He's already had a street named after him there. And in time, probably a statue in his honor as well.
Van Vliet passes to Siakam. Back to Van Vliet. The dish to Pirtle. Yes, once again, it remains perfect. 6 attempts and 6 hits.
Just what you expect from Pirtle inside, using his size to get to a close-range shot.
Lowry kicks to Hero. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Greg, when you look at Toronto, they have a lot of length and defensive switchability.
They swarm opposing stars and tend to make it very difficult in those passing lanes. So a great profile for a modern NBA defense. And winning has become more consistent in Miami than ever. Jimmy Butler was acquired, made it all the way to the finals in his first year, and have steadily won games each season.
And the pass to Adebayo. Butler kicks to Mark. Out to the wing. Hero on the wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Heat need to get a shot off. The shot by Adebayo, no good. And with the Heat, GA, they've been a consistent force in the Eastern Conference.
Kevin, lots of talent up and down that roster, from stars like Butler and all the way down to the role players. This is just a solid team. And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for Toronto.
Look at their number of assists.
You know, they didn't get stuck in those one-on-one situations, and they got the ball to the guys with the best matchups. Easy drives, open jumpers, and great ball movement.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for OG Anunoby.
Hard not to be impressed by what he did tonight. He was aggressive, he was efficient, and the defense had no answer.
Van Vliet on the wing. Here's Siakam. That falls. Great assist by Van Vliet.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
They gave the team tremendous energy tonight. The fans were fantastic. It was a true home court advantage.
Here's Anunoby. Here's Pirtle. And Adebayo sends it back.
Huge block by Adebayo. Plays the game with aggression and shows no mercy.
And so Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved it.
teams here that don't need to rely solely on their starters. They've got a lot of firepower coming off the bench.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of talent on display for both sides. And that depth makes each team more unpredictable on offense. Both sides have a number of guys who can step up on any given night.
So a look at our starters for the Heat. Lowry and Hero are the backcourt. Kevin Love out there with Jimmy Butler. And it's Adebayo in at the center position. Hero with the bucket.
You could tell Tyler Hero has put some hours in shooting the rock.
The kick to Hunter. Three-pointer. Outside Young. 4-3. And Hero grabs the board. And here are the Heat. It's a three-point game. Back to Butler. Outside for Love. Pass to Adebayo. And here's Lowry. Clock at 6. To the middle. Second shot opportunity. It's deflected.
Great defense. Stingy was Hunter on that play, and a great reaction. That's firing his team up.
Young misses.
Well, he creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go, even with the defense not really a factor.
And it's out of bounds. The Heat able to retain possession here.
Just a millisecond late. So close to coming up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
Now here's Butler. Pass to Adebayo. Back to Hero. The three. Tries again, and it's laid in by Adebayo.
Just doesn't feel like Bam Adebayo is 6'9". He covers so much ground.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Oh, they get a hand on it. Lowry with a steal. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Hero right side. Pass to Adebayo. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Butler into the lane. And it's Butler with the jam.
The defenders are trying to keep pace with Jimmy Butler, but there's enough space for him to spot the rim and knock it down. Leader of the 2019 Raptors championship team, Kyle Lowry, winning in those finals as the point guard. It just took his career and confidence to another level.
Now here's Hero. Outside Love. Takes a three. The rebound by Murray. The Hawks have gone 0 for 4, missing their first 4 attempts. Lowry and the Raptors made their first finals in 2019, and facing that Warriors team that was presenting itself as a dynasty.
And man, Lowry was terrific in that series. I think he put to bed a lot of playoff demons that might have been haunting him. 7 assists per game, barely any turnovers, going up against Steph, really earning that ring and solidifying his place in the league.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Young can't hit. Miami has gone 1 of 4 from deep. And here's Lowry from the arc. The rebound by the Hawks. Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. And Young is good from 3.
All about getting into a rhythm as a shooter. Trae Young finds his. He's pretty fine at taking those shots.
Outside for Love. Here's Lowry. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give him credit for finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Yeah, often shooting from way beyond the arc, Young easily pops in the short-range 3.
Pass to Hero. Back to Lowry. Outside Butler. Out to the right wing. Love for 3. And out of bounds. Atlanta will have it. Here's Young. He has 6. Fires the 3. Offensive rebound. Out to the wing. It's stolen by Love. Fast break. Here come the Heat. Here's Hero. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw.
You watch Tyler Hero night in, night out, and he brings a fearlessness to the game.
We've got 33 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Murray against Lowry. Murray passes to Hunter. Back to Murray. Lets it go from deep. And Hero grabs the board. The Heat with the lead. Lowry left side. Pass to Butler. Fires for three. Atlanta with the rebound. Young way outside. Misses the deep three-point attempt.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but...
Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. It's the Heat up 3. We'll take a quick break and then get you back to the action. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Heat.
They've been really going at the defense in the painted area, and so far the opposition really hasn't had an answer for them.
And they've sort of assumed control of this game with their pressure defensively. They've been into the ball handler. They've done a great job of swarming, so they're creating some turnovers and they're capitalizing on it.
The tandem on the perimeter, Murray and Hunter. Collins plays the 4 with Capella at the 5. And it's Young in at the 1. So that's the Hawks 5. The Hawks trailing. Pass to Hunter. Now here's Capella. Murray from outside. He drops it from range. Murray's got 6.
Well, Capella at that size really has no issues spotting the open man.
Butler passes to Lowry. Here's Adebayo. Doesn't go that time, so Atlanta will take it the other way. Murray with it. Hero picks him up. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. That'll belong to Kyle Lowry. And the league has redefined the rules a bit regarding the gather step. Players getting more leeway. What do you think about that?
Well, I think guys BA are getting a little more creative in practicing that. I mean, they will adjust to the rule. That is one thing we've seen through the years with NBA players. And so in the offseason, if you can find a way to take advantage of a half a step more in order to gain advantage on a defender, I'm all for it until they change the rule back.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, Jimmy Butler's focus is all on team success. In fact, his agent said whenever he calls Jimmy to congratulate him on personal accolades, like All-NBA team, for example, Jimmy hangs up in his face before he can finish the sentence. Ryan, for Butler, there's only one prize that really matters.
Yeah, he's a rare breed, Allie, for sure. Thanks for that. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Collins outside. There's Young with the 3 on target from range. He's got 9.
Well, during the draft process, lots of talk about Trae Young and Stephen Curry. I'll tell you what, there are more similarities than differences.
To halt the run. Miami, no good that time either.
Man, you get so caught up in the bravado of someone scoring on you and you wanting to even the score. Unfortunately, he couldn't answer back.
Murray for 3. Collins finds Young from the arc. Love grabs the miss. Miami trailing. Outside Butler. Back to Adebayo. Butler, good.
Jimmy Butler.
Butler's got his second basket.
Well, Jimmy Butler can score on all 3 levels, inside, outside, and from distance.
Well, the great ones make their mark in the playoffs, and Jimmy Butler has certainly done that. Some Herculean performances when the chips were down.
Hero for 3. Capella with a rebound. Capella's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Back to Collins. Oh, it's stolen by Butler. Stolen by Collins. Pass to Murray. Collins with it to the left side wing. Young with it, and that's Love picking him up defensively. And it's Capella with the jam.
Now, I'd draw that one up again. Throw it up, Capella jump, you slam it through. That's an easy 2.
And granted, last year's playoffs, Jimmy Butler became the first player since Jordan to author multiple 40-point, 4-steal games in a single series.
And in 2020, the third player ever to record a 40-point triple-double in the finals. I mean, just legendary stuff.
And it's a completely new group for the Hawks. And the second free throw is good.
You think about post players in the league with who you can run an offense through, and because of Kevin Love's incredible passing ability and vision, he might be at the top of the list as somebody you could play through.
Time called here. Miami decides to talk it over.
Think about well-constructed themes that go with that. The Miami Heat certainly leap to mind. Their front office has just done a great job of assembling a deep roster that fits their mentality.
A line change here for Miami. And there's the lob. And Griffin slams it in.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a 10-point pass. Back to Oladipo. Pass to Martin. Here's Strus. Here's Zeller on the wing. Strus. Martin finds Zeller. 6 on the shot clock. For 3, Robinson. Rebound Atlanta. Well, you would know the depth of the Miami bench is certainly felt in the strength of their second unit.
Yeah, when the starters sit down, Miami doesn't lose much. There's a tremendous combination of skill and playability that they lean on throughout the course of the regular season. And the bench certainly makes big contributions with their minutes.
And stolen by Bay. There's 48 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Great open look there. And it's a 9-point Hawks lead.
Well, great shooting off the pass. Get the feet set. Good balance. Bogdanovich dangerous.
Martin outside. Right side, Robinson. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Bogdanovich passes to Griffin. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Martin outside. Outside Strus. Off target with the 3. And so it's Atlanta closing out the alley as always. Thank you. And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. Boy, what a great performance by Trae Young.
Through 2 quarters of play, he's been an excellent source of points.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
Setting the floor for Miami. On the wing, it'll be Hero and Butler. Kevin Love out there with Bam Adebayo. And it's Lowry in at the 1 spot. All right, Brent, how about what Tyler Hero brings to the table?
Well, Tyler is such a huge part of why the Heat had so much success last season, coming off the bench with unbelievable consistency. And he shot the 3 as good as ever, raised that scoring average up. This guy is not an all-star yet, but he's on the fringe, BA.
Pass to Hero, beyond the arc. Capella with a rebound. The Hawks leading. Here's Collins. To the wing on the left. There's Young with the 3. Miami grabs the miss. Adebayo's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Lowry against Young. Butler with a steal. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Butler. And with a little over a minute gone by, the second half is underway. There's the 3. And there's Murray. That one's good. On the assist by Collins. Murray's got 11 points. Pass to Lowry. Butler on the wing. Adebayo against Collins. Looking to get it going. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Hero right now working himself into a lather, staying aggressive and drawing the defense's attention. After being drafted 19th overall in the 2017 draft, John Collins continuing to exceed expectations, which has contributed to what he does in terms of his workload.
And the Heat making a change here. Martin's checked in. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, Miami is very efficient. Coach Spoelstra said, quote, you want to maximize your offense in all the different ways in your menu without feeling like you're taking turns. I don't think anyone would say that about our team. They're an unselfish group that likes sharing the ball, and they enjoy each other's success. Brian?
Allie, thank you. And he lobs it up, and Collins with the slam.
That connection with Collins, that's an impressive play and very, very high percentage.
Collins has developed into much more than an athletic role man, Brent.
Yeah, you're right, B.A. The fact that he only attempted 1 3-pointer in college and now is just letting him go here in the league. The guy is an efficient scorer from everywhere on the floor.
Tipped. Lowry with a steal. Adebayo with it. Picked up by Collins. Adebayo passes to Hero. That shot off. So Atlanta will take it the other way. To the wing, right side. And the ball out of play. The Heat will have it. For Miami, they've gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. Here's Lowry. Releases. Capella with a rebound. Capella's got his 8th rebound here tonight.
And Clint Capella takes pride in his defense. He knows what he's on the floor for. He will never back down from a challenge and doesn't take plays off.
And with Capella in his defense, he's a vocal leader on that end of the floor, Greg.
Well, he will hold guys accountable in the locker room. Capella knows it takes 5 committed players to play great defense, and he wants everyone on his team to buy in. He's a potent mix of effort and ability. Hard to shut down a player of his caliber.
And it's Butler with the jam.
And potentially the switch is flipped here for Jimmy Butler to take over and dominate in this one.
Here's Capella, and the slam dunk by Capella.
And you love to see the aggressiveness, using the height advantage to hammer it home.
The Heat have gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the third. Hero for 3. And a great assist by Butler as that one goes. Butler's got 3 assists in the game.
Well, the shortest 3 in the game is making use of that corner spot. Hero in the right spot that time.
He gets it in there.
Such confidence as a passer. He hits guys in stride. It makes it look easy.
Young against Lowry. Hero outside. Pass to Butler. Deflects the pass. Here's Martin. Misses the 3. Atlanta's gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the third quarter. And here's Butler. Hero for 3. Hunter with the rebound.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. That's a bad miscue, and you can't give up looks like that all game long.
There's Young with the 3. 12 seconds left in the third quarter. They get it back. Kicks it out to Collins. Butler with a steal. Timeout called. The Heat. Wow, what a performance by DeJounte Murray.
Not sure what the defense is thinking, or if they are. They continue to let him shoot. That is bad defense.
Trying anything now to get them out of this slump.
Well, they can't find the net right now, and all they need, I think, is just to get one to go, get back on track.
There's 6 seconds left in the third quarter.
All right, fans, let's hear it once again
And here's Butler outside. And so it's Atlanta up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. Sadiq Bey out there with Onyeka Kongwu. Then there's Bogdan Bogdanovic. Then there's Griffin. And it's Forrest in at the point. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Miami trailing. Now here's Lowry. Butler on the wing. Hero with it. Now Bogdanovic defending. And here's Butler outside. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Butler. Here's Forrest. To the inside. Here's Bogdanovic. The kick out to Griffin. Oh, it's stolen by Butler. The deep three from Hero. The quick look, no good that time.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Griffin drives in. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Miami's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Hero left side. Martin outside. Right side, Butler. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Yeah, that's one way to get back into this game. Keep getting him the ball and let him make the shots.
For Atlanta, they've gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. He shoots. Murray's shot is good.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Confidence is sensational, and it feels like no one is going to stop him tonight from scoring.
And Adebayo slams it in.
And for Bam, it doesn't get any easier than that.
For Atlanta, they've gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. And it's Murray off the drive. Adebayo with the rejection. And so it looks like it'll be Atlanta's ball. The Hawks making a switch here. Hunter's checked in. Now a timeout called by Miami. Well, an all-star appearance for Bam Adebayo in 2020. Grant, you think he can get back there?
No doubt. I mean, I think the bigger issue is we've seen his numbers taper off just in the postseason. Can he reverse that and bring his best when it matters most?
And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, DeJounte Murray.
It's almost beyond belief what he's done in this game. He's been impossible to cool off, hitting just about everything he looks at. It doesn't matter who's guarding him. He's had an answer for just about everyone.
Oh, he's a crowd favorite. This building is never more alive than when he's at his best. And he was beyond at his best tonight. He had this place going crazy. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Eric Spoelstra's huddle. He was trying to ignite some fire, saying, "Where's the fight, you guys? You know we can compete with this team, but we're letting them run all over us. We've got to level up the aggressiveness." Back to you.
Okay, thanks, Allie. The drive by Butler. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. They'll pin that one on John Collins.
Jimmy determined there just to get inside and fight for an opportunity to get an attempt up. At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
Young against Butler. The kick to Hunter. Capella, the pass to Hunter. Outside Young. Butler with a steal. Let's go with a 3. Ooh, he's found his rhythm. 7 for 10 and counting.
Man, no question. Jimmy Butler all the way.
Right side Murray. Inside. Here's Collins. And Collins with the slam.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Man, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. Pass to Martin from outside the arc. They get it again. Adebayo. Now Lowry. Martin outside. Hero for three. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Tyler Hero in the zone.
The Hawks have got 4 of 8 shots to drop here in this final quarter. Murray passes to Young. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by now. Here's Capella. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Hunter. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
Well, he doesn't lack for toughness. DeAndre Hunter inviting the contact.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Atlanta.
Well, you love their unselfish play. Keeping that ball moving, good shot to great. That's winning basketball.
And it seemed like throughout this game, right after the jump ball, they've just been feeling it from distance, getting all the looks they want and continuing to take advantage of that three-point line.
Jimmy Butler is one of the respected guys when it comes to these moments to play in the clutch.
Capella, screen on Butler. Young way outside, and it's blocked by Butler. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Felt like he was getting more and more hungry as he got closer to the rim. Jimmy Butler just tenacious there.
And so he makes both from the line.
Hey, a steady hand at the line in a tough situation. He narrows it to a one-possession game.
And that's an intentional foul.
Team score.
He drops the first one, and that gives him a 4-point cushion.
Only minutes to go, and these are the moments that Trey lives for. It's all on him. Stepping to the line, in the spotlight. Nice Trey doesn't melt here.
Martin with a screen on Young. Out to Lowry. Three-pointer. Not going to go that time. So Atlanta will take it the other way. Right wing. Here's Murray. Can't get it to fall. There's 21 seconds left to play in the fourth. To the middle. Lowry, no good. Lowry against Murray. And it's Murray finishing it off. And the Hawks lead by 7.
That's the type of move that you see in a dunk contest.
Takes great confidence to alley-oop to yourself.
It sure does.
And so it's Atlanta with the W. This one was in the balance right until the final seconds.
And BA, they showed the
task ahead. It'll be the Hawks off the tip. Here are the 5 for the Raptors. The forwards are Barnes and Siakam. Anunoby out there with Fred VanVleet. And it's Pirtle in at the 5. Now Siakam. After the missed 3 from Trae Young. And the dunk by Pirtle.
I think this guy's a threat to throw it down every time Pirtle gets his hands on the ball. This guy has tremendous size and takes advantage.
And you watch the way that Siakam plays. It can get you in the open court or in half-court sets. Great forward who gives you a little bit of everything.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
Barnes kicks to Pirtle. And here's VanVleet from the arc. Hunter grabs the miss. And for Siakam, great. He almost epitomizes the modern forward.
And that's not to say he's the best forward, but he displays all the skills you now expect from that position. Solid player who any team would love to have.
Now Pirtle following the three-point attempt by Scotty Barnes. And it goes down 2 points.
Boy, what a nifty move from Fred VanVleet. Works so hard on the handle, so tough.
Atlanta's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Hunter on the wing. Good ball movement here by the Hawks. On its way from Young for 2. Rebound by the Raptors.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Nobody near Barnes. They get it again. Pirtle kicks to Siakam. Second chance shot. Kicks it out to VanVleet. Just 3 to shoot inside. And the dunk by Pirtle.
Well, the hard work on the offensive glass pays off for Jakob Pirtle. Like to see that mindset from the big man. Goes back up strong as soon as he gets his hands on the basketball.
Young with no one around. Atlanta now working with a new shot clock. Here's Murray. The feed to Capella. Back to Murray. And it's Capella missing. Raptors are gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Anunoby passes to Siakam. Pirtle kicks to Barnes. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Hunter. Now let's find out what head coach Quinn Snyder had to say to David Aldridge. David.
Well, Kevin, he spoke about the strategy coming in of working the ball inside, emphasizing that throughout the game. That's where they think they have the biggest advantage, and they think they can score inside with consistency. We will see how long that holds up, guys.
Okay, David, thanks. Raptors leading by 6. And the Raptors, Doris, with one of the elite front offices recognized in the NBA.
And Kevin, because of that, a highly paid one as well. Remember, a recruitment battle, not just with the NBA, but English soccer, to keep their leadership intact. But the track record is there to justify that top billing, no doubt about it.
Siakam passes to VanVleet. And the rejection by Collins. Pass to Anunoby. Siakam a screen on Murray. Stolen by Collins. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. Lob pass to Capella.
A big who lives inside. Capella knows he's a center. He knows he makes his living off scoring close in against that good D.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Young dishes to Capella. Hunter kicks to Collins. In the corner, Murray with it. This one for 3 to the inside. And finished off by Collins.
This is as easy as it gets for Collins. Once he establishes position, the defense is toast.
And it's VanVleet, top of the key. Over in the corner, Barnes. And Capella sends it back. And so it looks like the Raptors will retain possession here. For 3, VanVleet. Doesn't go that time. And Atlanta will come the other way. And Young, here we go. That one good for 2.
And some crafty inside play from Young, finding a way around the defense to get his shot.
Siakam outside. Barnes outside. Van Vliet passes to Barnes. Anunoby has the open look. No good from outside. Here's Hunter. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. From outside the arc. That's in, coming off the assist from Young.
And the defense has to recognize this. Hunter is a legit threat to shoot off the catch.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. It's the Raptors. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Raptors.
I like how they've worked the ball inside, getting looks closer in there, and that really helps your offense.
And the other thing I love, how they're making the extra pass. They're not settling for the first shot. They're going from good to great.
Murray is the shooting guard. Hunter the small forward. Collins and Capella man the post positions. And it's Young in at the point guard position. So that's the Hawks 5. Back to Collins. Barnes down low. Young's there. And Capella sends it back.
Quick off the floor. Has that long reach. Capella there with the intimidation.
Barnes kicks to Van Vliet. Siakam for 3. In decades past, teams that led the league in threes, if they shot that same rate now, would rank break dead last in the NBA. So with that thought, which teams of yesteryear probably should have shot more threes?
And that's a good one. Kevin, I think you got to look back to the Run TMC Warriors, right? How about the Larry Bird Celtics? Man, they could knock down the triple.
They get it back.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
Young for 3. Another 3 for Atlanta.
And, man, he makes shooting threes look effortless. Young's quick release from distance is especially lethal.
Hurdle finds Siakam. The kick out to Barnes. Anunoby passes to Hurdle. Scored the basket. His 4th. He's only missed 1 of his 5 shots tonight.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
And it's Barnes with the ball for Toronto. In the corner, it's Van Vliet. Back to Siakam. And Capella sends it back. Wide open look here for Murray. It's good from long range. Murray's got the lead up to 5 now for Atlanta. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Hawks.
How about the ferocity we have seen from them on defense? I mean, they're looking to contest every shot that goes up.
And boy, have they started out quick, running the floor, taking advantage of their speed.
Kicks it out to Collins. It's Young on the wing. The 3. That's a bucket. His 3rd of the game. He shot the ball 7 times.
You know, the range Young has really is unlimited. He just feels comfortable shooting as soon as he crosses half court.
That's the idea. You work the ball into that area. It's a sweet spot.
And Fred VanVleet, a player who has always shot well from outside.
And Kevin VanVleet has continued to kind of take on more of an offensive load. Increased his volume while maintaining efficiency. Not every player able to do that.
Barnes, and it's Barnes slamming it down.
You can see how well Scotty Barnes moves on a basketball floor. I mean that north and south, and what hops this young man has.
Young for 3. It's hauled in by the Raptors.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And stolen by Murray. There's the triple. The Hawks again can't hit. Toronto trailing. On the wing, Anunoby. Here's Siakam. And looking back on that Toronto run, Pascal Siakam, Doris, was a big piece to that puzzle.
There's no question about it. They allowed that young man to flourish in transition. He was a tremendous defender for the group. He was a big-time part of that title. One of the things that we're watching happen with Pascal Siakam is the willingness to accept more and more responsibility, both from a leadership and a productivity standpoint, guys. And it has been something else to watch that growth.
And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. Greg, they're in a rhythm offensively, really cooking.
And the opposition looks helpless to stop them right now.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Boy, in a tight game like this, that can change the whole tone. It helps your opponent get into a little bit of a rhythm.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Scotty Barnes picks one up.
And you know, few guys play their role better than Bogdanovich. And by that, I mean, he's often exceeding expectations and giving his squad more than they asked for.
Barnes kicks to Anunoby. He dishes it to Pirtle. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
It was dealing with the NBA's physical play that was Pirtle's biggest challenge when he came into the league, but he knows how to use his body now to get these calls.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. The Hawks have gone 5 of 11 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Atlanta again missing. Toronto's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. And the shot goes in from Siakam. Siakam's got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, desire. Pascal Siakam has a ton of that. He's overcome so much in his life. You think a little bump in the road is going to stop him?
Bogdanovich, no luck. Anunoby in the corner. But if it goes, it's good. But hold on, the officials may want to look at that one on the replay monitor. And we are not going to.
The previous play is under review.
Signaling they are going to review the tape.
Yeah, it's hard to tell on that one, and so a good time to go to the replay and just to make sure if he got it off on time.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And it looks like they got it right this time. No basket. The clock had expired. Well, thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks.
Your Hawks, 24. The Raptors, 26.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. A fantastic game from Jakob Poeltl in this one.
And he's been a monster in this game, throwing down some huge dunks. I wasn't sure the rim would even survive in that first half.
Well, his power is unbelievable. An intimidating force when he's at his best.
Toronto calls timeout. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. It's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
And on the floor for Nick Nurse as we get into the second half. The forwards are Barnes and Siakam. And Van Vliet out there with Anunoby. And it's Poeltl in at the center position. And the way Trae Young, GA, is the focus of this offense. The numbers just pile up.
Yeah, I mean, they run so much through him. His usage rate is off the charts. Led the entire league in total points and total assists in 2022. And that hadn't been done in 49 years.
Barnes passes to Van Vliet. There's the pass to Siakam. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jakob Poeltl. That's foul number 2 for him.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Young against Van Vliet. From deep three-point range, Young no good. And Barnes has got the ball here for the Toronto Raptors. Van Vliet kicks to Barnes. Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. Here's Anunoby. Offline with his three. Atlanta shooting at 36%. They really seem out of sync offensively. On its way from Young for two. It's rebounded by Anunoby.
And guys, this has got to be more of a team effort. Right now, he's playing all for himself.
Siakam outside for the three. Rebounded by the Hawks. Capella's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Lob pass to Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
And the long arms of Capella, using them to perfection as a target for his teammates on that alley-oop.
Barnes outside. Passes to Anunoby. Van Vliet with it. Takes a three. And the Raptors miss again.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious. Back to Siakam. With the drive. Off the mark, and the drought continues. Atlanta leading by 4. Murray for three. Knocks down the three ball. Murray's got 6.
And beginning to take charge of this game. This could be a crucial point.
Well, working hard, building out a small lead, but you can't afford any kind of letdown here.
And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
Well, for a player with Pirtle's size, that type of play he needs to make. Get inside, draw contact, get to the line, be physical. Love it.
He hits the second from the line. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. To the paint. And finished off by Collins.
Loving the energy right now here in the third quarter as they try to take control of this game.
You know, possessions like that will help them feel good going into that final quarter.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Absolutely appreciate the effort, though. He really went after it. So close.
A three-pointer is right on target.
Don't lose track of OG Anunoby. He's put in real time to make that jumper legit.
Murray for three. Kept alive by Atlanta. Kicks it out to Collins. Young for three. Buries the long-range jumper. Young's got the lead up to 8 now for the Hawks.
Well, you love the activity out there. What a play. This guy is busy on the offensive end.
And DeJounte Murray gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. There's 1:38 left in the third quarter. Launches it. Rebound by the Hawks. Capella's got rebound number 13 with that last one. And it's Murray penetrating. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. It's going to be on Siakam. The Hawks have been solid at the line so far. 4 for 4. 1:25 left to play here in the third. Siakam for three. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. Capella's got 14, 14 rebounds for him tonight. Wow. And one thing, Greg, we know Capella has always done. He plays to his strengths.
It's a great point, Kevin. Capella knows where he's best and really focuses on that. Can help the team with minimal touches on offense, but he really anchors a defense by not overextending.
Oh, Hunter in position and stolen by Siakam. Birtle, the pass to Anunoby. 52 seconds left to play in the third. Feeds it to Birtle, and Capella sends it back. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Capella. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
44 seconds left in the third quarter. Clock at 2. And here's Van Vliet from the arc.
And right there, Young may never have the physical tools to be a great defender, but his competitiveness overrides it. And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession. Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
The 3 from Barnes. Hits it from three-point range. Barnes has got it back down to single digits for the Raptors.
Quick release from Scotty Barnes. My goodness, pre-shot preparation was on point.
From past the arc. The offensive rebound. For 3, Murray. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Hawks lead by 9. And coming up is... The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Atlanta leading by 9. Sadiq Bey is out there with Okongwu. Then there's Bogdanovich. And it's Griffin. And it's Forrest in at the point. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Griffin kicks to Bey. Griffin sets the screen for Bey. The shot's good from Griffin. Griffin's got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for Atlanta. Toronto calls timeout. And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Clint Capella.
Yeah, and his percentage from the field tonight, just amazing. He hadn't just been gunning. He's been picking his spots, and you need that kind of patience and discipline to shoot as well as he has.
The lift he got from this home crowd has been obvious. There's nothing fans love more than getting a big game out of someone other than one of their stars. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, during that break, Coach Nick Nurse talked to his team. He is not happy with the turnover. He said, we have got to get some shots. It's as simple as that, guys. Play smart and value the basketball. We'll see if the message sunk in, Kevin.
Okay, David, much appreciated. Bey passes to Bogdanovich. Corner shot, and he hits the jump shot. And the Hawks lead by 11.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
Always going up for the alley-oop here. Pirtle with the steal. Barnes against Bogdanovich. Van Vliet up top. He kicks to Barnes. Pass to Anunoby. The 3. Good, and it's Barnes picking up the assist. Barnes has got 3 assists now in this one. Atlanta calls timeout. And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. Young up top, covered by Van Vliet. The kick out to Young. Drills the three-pointer.
And how about the awareness Hunter possesses? Understands when one of his guys has an opportunity.
Siakam misses.
And you know what? If you're the defense, you got him right where you want him. Let him keep shooting those threes because he's been brutal in this half.
Young looking it over. Another 3 for Atlanta.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team. Productive and efficient.
Barnes passes to Van Vliet. Wants to get it to Barnes and does. And the dunk by Barnes.
Don't just show off that basketball IQ, Mr. Fred Van Vliet. Pretty pass, sir.
Murray dishes to Capella. Young against Barnes. Takes the 3. Pass to Hunter. And here's Young from the arc. Hits it from three-point range. Young's got 14 points now in the second half.
And that corner 3 isn't a huge part of Young's game, but his accuracy can make it work.
And here's Barnes for three. Drills it from outside.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Young fires away from outside. Stolen by Van Vliet. Here's Anunoby. That one doesn't go. And Atlanta will come the other way. We've led by as many as 14 points. Now the pass to Murray. Out left of the wing. Collins wide open. He fires. That's in there. Murray with the assist. And the Hawks lead by 11. Passes it to Van Vliet. Barnes outside. Here's Anunoby. A three-pointer off the mark.
Yeah, but the defense was determined not to give him an inch of free space. And now as the clock ticks down, this is going to end up as a solid victory here for the Hawks.
The blocking really turned things into their favor this time.
Great timing, anticipation. They got the blocks, and that definitely changed the momentum of this game.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Clint Capella.
Boy, this guy played with some swagger and intensity on the boards tonight, dominating the physical aspect of the game.
Anunoby kicks to Siakam. There's the three. And again, no good by Toronto. And the Hawks with the possession. They're on a 13-5 run. Young's shot is off. Toronto with the ball, trailing by 13. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. And Siakam gets it to go on the assist by Anunoby.
Well, Siakam pushing right through the contact. Go ahead, young sir.
And here's Young. From deep. And so it's the Hawks taking care of business in this one. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid.
Van Vliet, a first-time All-Star in 2021.
Allie, his toughness and IQ, a big factor for them. Thanks for that. It'll be the Raptors off the tip. Now let's take a look at Toronto's starting lineup. The forward duo, the athletic pair of Barnes and Siakam. Fred Van Vliet out there with OG Anunoby. And it's Pirtle in at the 5, down low. Smitty, it can be pretty impressive to watch this Miami squad go to work on the offensive end.
Yes, BA, the reason why they have a bunch of talented shooters, that's for certain. But they also pay attention to the little things, like grabbing offensive boards and moving the ball around.
And that one drops for him.
I like how Fred Van Vliet stays patient. Eyes up, finds the breakdown in the defense.
For 3, Lowry. That shot, no good. And it's Toronto taking it the other way. Siakam against Adebayo. Left side, Anunoby. High arcing shot. And Barnes, the bucket, on the assist from Anunoby.
And you have to credit Anunoby. He's put in the work to become a better playmaker.
Barnes finds Van Vliet. Pirtle with a screen on Love. Down low. Kicks it out to Anunoby. Shot clock at 5. The Raptors need to get off a shot. Pirtle, the pass to Anunoby. Over Love. It's hauled in by the Heat.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
Pass to Lowry. And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Love, and that one's good.
That's why you run these plays for Kevin Love, because he can stretch you out.
The Raptors have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Siakam, the pass to Van Vliet. It's Barnes on the wing. Pass to Anunoby. Here's the 3. The shot off that time. Miami has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Outside Love. Oh, here's Love with the jam.
Look at him rising above the defense. Kevin Love with the statement finish.
Barnes with it, and that's Love picking him up defensively. Barnes, it's good.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
Miami trailing.
That 2021 draft class was stacked with talent. You look at a guy like Scotty Barnes. He went 4th overall, a player any team would love to have.
Now here's Hero. It's rebounded by Pascal Siakam. Anunoby on the wing. And he bangs it home with one hand.
7'2" wingspan, OG Anunoby throwing it down.
You know what sticks out with Barnes is his versatility on both ends of the court.
BA, let's talk about the defensive end. He is disruptive. He has a 7'3" wingspan, and he can guard 1 through 5. Offensively, he can handle, pass, and score. The sky is the limit for Scotty Barnes, BA.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
And Kyle Lowry is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
The way he was going over and through the man in front of him, he should have known the whistle was coming.
Couldn't have been more obvious about it. That's just a lack of discipline, not the way you're taught to do it.
Van Vliet misses.
He liked to have that one back. That's easy money.
The deep 3 from Hero hits the trifecta.
Incredible confidence. Tyler Hero shoots the deep 3 like he's shooting at the foul line.
Van Vliet outside. Pass to Siakam. And then Siakam with the jam.
He's undersized for a 4, but his hops level the playing field.
Miami has gone 2 of 5 from deep. Lowry against Van Vliet. Hero right side. Back to Lowry. The Heat need to get one up in a hurry. That one a little long.
Decent look from mid-range, but there may have been a better option for them in that set.
Here's Siakam, and a great assist by Van Vliet as that one goes. Siakam's got 6.
Wiry, strong Pascal Siakam with the nice move in that painted area.
Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. And it's Butler with the jam.
Woo! BA, that's lit.
Ferocious all the way. Man, that was good. Oh, got a piece of it. Stolen by Hero. And the call will be against Fred Van Vliet. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Butler. There's the triple. The shot misses. And Toronto calls time here.
With your very own Miami Heat dancer. Let's hear it once again for your Heat.
With 1 on the clock. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And so the first quarter is in the books. Raptors.
Fans, please give a big round of applause.
Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Toronto?
Establishing a paint presence early in the game, it really helps and pays big dividends down the line because it frees up your perimeter.
And following off of what you said, they've really done a good job distributing the ball, passing up good shots for great ones.
So on the floor for Toronto to kick off the second quarter. The forward duo, the athletic pair of Barnes and Siakam. OG Anunoby out there with Fred Van Vliet. And it's Pirtle in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. 6 to shoot. Yep, count it. In the past, you'd see coaches use the fire and brimstone approach. We don't see that much anymore, Smitty.
No, times have changed. It's still okay to get emotional and do some hard coaching, but now you have to stay in control, or sometimes you will lose the players' respect.
Here's Hero after the basket by Toronto. Here's Lowry, and a nice finish on the layup.
Some shooters get tunnel vision, but Tyler, keeping his eyes up and his options open, delivers a great pass.
Now here's Anunoby. Siakam, no good. Butler with the ball. Kicks it to Hero. Puts up a 3. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Hero's got 6 points.
Set him up, he'll knock him down. Tyler was drafted largely for that dead-eye jumper. This is the shot they wanted to get. Right guy, right spot, wrong result. Over the course of his career, Jimmy Butler's made strides in a lot of areas. He's really matured as a playmaker in the past several seasons.
And that one's good. And it's a 3-point Heat lead.
A good interior scorer. Jimmy Butler using his strength and explosiveness to full effect.
The kick out to Van Vliet. Lowry against Anunoby. Pass to Pirtle. Back to Anunoby. Looking to win the run. Pirtle in the post. He's guarded by Martin. Siakam against Martin. It's stolen. And they're on the break. And there's Hero on the assist by Lowry. Give him 8 points now.
You've got to love a veteran point guard. Lowry keeping his eyes up and his options open.
Here's Anunoby. Outside Barnes. Pass to Siakam. Back to Barnes. 5 on the clock. Van Vliet outside from behind the arc. Kicks it out to Anunoby. It's Barnes on the wing. Back to Anunoby. Van Vliet with it. To the paint. Here's Siakam, and that's his 4th bucket of the game in 7 attempts.
Terrific play. This is why you run your offense through him and live with the results.
Now Butler. He has 6. Martin, the pass to Butler. Hero for 3. And again, Miami with a triple.
This is why Hero is a volume 3-point shooter. He's so effective from deep.
Anunoby for 3. Offensive board. Pirtle goes up again, and that's 2 points on the layup.
Oh, he'll wear you down with the way he grinds it out on the offensive glass.
Lowry outside. Hero outside. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's going to be on OG Anunoby.
He's an offensive-minded guard with limitless scoring potential. I think Tyler Hero will be a household name soon enough.
He's making the most of every trip to the line, providing for his team.
Back to Van Vliet. Pass to Siakam. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
And I'll tell you, Siakam is like a spider in terms of his balance, his reach. He can overwhelm you.
And now it seems Siakam is in his prime. How do you see his place in the league, Grant?
Well, I really like him, but he seems to be an elite second option. Not sure if you want to build an entire offense around him, but certainly has proven to be an important piece to a championship-level team.
Offensively, that's how you want to end the possession, except for the result.
Hero left side. There's 31 seconds left to play in the second quarter. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
But the truth is, those type of plays are going to happen. You just have to regroup mentally and get back to work. Hello, Scotty Barnes throws it down. Okay, young fella.
Butler passes to Adebayo, and finished off by Adebayo.
Doesn't believe in soft finishes. The big fella's all about power.
Now here's Van Vliet. Barnes passes to Anunoby. That one's good, and it's Barnes with the assist. Anunoby's got 5 points.
This is what you already like about OG Anunoby's game. Has a good feel for where to get his shots along the...
Tyler Hero has been on display for Miami. Hit a couple from downtown this quarter. We'll be right back with you shortly. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. How about Tyler Hero displaying all of his skills today?
And the bulk of his production has been generated along the perimeter.
He's been vital to spacing the floor for them. Makes everything else you want to do easier to accomplish.
Time called here. The Heat decide to talk it over.
That's right. It's T-shirt time.
The Raptors are taking a patient approach. They understand to get back to a championship level, they've got to grow from within.
And it's the Heat with the ball. The lead is 2. On the wing, it'll be Hero and Butler. Bam Adebayo is out there with Caleb Martin. And it's Lowry in at the point guard. That's the group for Eric Spoelstra starting the second half. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. And despite setting their sights on the future, Smitty, last season the Raptors still claimed the 5th seed in the East.
Exceeding expectations, that's what they do. And with their great player development program, they have every reason to believe they'll continue to improve. What's really helped Miami over the last few years, they've had some of the most accurate three-point shooters in the league.
Pirtle finds Barnes. Siakam outside. Van Vliet on the wing. Siakam outside. Pass to Pirtle, and it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over.
Yeah, a communication breakdown. 2 guys thinking in opposite directions. The pass winds up in the stands.
The Heat with the lead. And here's Lowry. Outside for Butler. Martin, right side. Oh, a rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
It's a backbreaker for your defense, giving up easy buckets like that.
When you get a chance to run the floor like that, you have to capitalize. Great hustle on that play.
Van Vliet outside. Pass to Pirtle. Back to Van Vliet. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
What vision from Pirtle, getting the pass over to the wide open man.
Butler passes to Hero. Butler up top. He's guarded by Barnes. Butler can't get it to go. Toronto trailing. To the inside. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Knocked away. Hero against Siakam. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Adebayo.
He was all over that pass. That's a cautionary tale.
A little bit late there, but you tried to get into your opponent's head. Forced them to go somewhere else with the ball, and he did that.
Barnes passes to Pirtle. That one's good. And it's Barnes with the assist. And now it's just a 4-point Heat lead.
Even against contact, Jakob Pirtle stays strong. A guy his size won't get tripped up very easily. You know, the first player ever drafted out of Austria. Jakob Pirtle is blazing his own path, inspiring a new wave of basketball players.
Here's Martin. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. You know, Pirtle's country of Austria, they've never qualified for the games or world championships, Smitty.
You're right, B.A. And I know he really carries the flag for Austrian hoops, but the game is growing there because of Jakob Pirtle. Look at what Dirk did for their neighbors in Germany.
And Smitty, the Toronto Raptors, the lone Canadian team in the NBA, they take great pride in that.
Since the Grizzlies relocated to Memphis in 2001, Canada has belonged to the Raptors. B.A., you can tell they take pride in this. They don't just represent the city of Toronto, but the entire country.
Miami's gone 4 of 8 from 3, a nice percentage. Butler against Barnes. That one's good for 2. Butler's got 10 points.
Where's the rim protection? That's just too easy for him.
Butler against Anunoby. Van Vliet outside. Back to Anunoby. Just 5 to shoot. To the middle. From close range. Pirtle with the bucket.
He's a consistent finisher close to the bucket. Pirtle's got great hands.
Lowry against Van Vliet. Hero outside. And 1:01 left in the third quarter. Lets the 3 fly. Barnes with the rebound.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
And so it looks like the Raptors will retain possession here. And so here is Toronto. Here's Van Vliet.
Versatile defender. Bam has the quickness to stay in front of ball handlers and the beef to stand up guys in the post.
5 to shoot. Barnes passes to Anunoby. 3-pointer, Van Vliet. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got 4 rebounds now. Hero on the wing. Anunoby covering. Butler up top. 10 points for him. Martin with the bucket.
Selfless pass by Butler. He's always ready to put the team's success ahead of his own.
Van Vliet, the pass to Siakam. Back to Van Vliet. Crosses over. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And that'll do it for the third quarter. It's the... All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Creating plays for others, it's an art form, but it's also a discipline. Fantastic job.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to find out what Nick Nurse was discussing with his players, and he was adamant that they need to tighten up their D. That lack of communication at that end has led to breakdown. Wide open shooters and easy buckets. He sounded pretty frustrated, guys.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Miami calls timeout. And Grant, no team better than Miami at developing undrafted prospects.
I mean, for key roles, too. You look at last year's playoffs. Strus, Martin, Vincent, Robinson. It's allowed Miami to stay on top in a salary cap-driven league.
The Raptors shooting a solid 53% from the floor. On the court for Toronto to start the fourth. The forward duo, the athletic pair of Barnes and Siakam. Fred Van Vliet out there with OG Anunoby. And it's Pirtle in at the 5. Outside Butler. Pass to Adebayo. Out to Lowry. Shot clock at 5. Butler. And here's Adebayo. And Adebayo slams it in.
Ferocious finish. Bam's natural strength is next level.
Here's Van Vliet. Barnes with it. And a great assist by Van Vliet as that one goes. Van Vliet's got 6 assists in the game. Butler up top, down low. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play.
Not many bigs have Bam Adebayo's vision. Just another reason this coaching staff trusts him with the ball.
Siakam, right side. 3-pointer, Van Vliet. And it's Miami with a rebound. Adebayo's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Pass to Butler. And a little over a minute and a half gone by in the fourth.
Give him a lane to the hoop, and you know what you risk? Jimmy Butler throwing it down.
Anunoby on the take. And he's going to the line for... And they've stopped the action here. They're using their coach's challenge to see if they can get this foul overturned.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. The NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up.
After review, the ruling on the floor stands.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
And he knocks down the first one.
So he's still polishing the skill set. Anunoby has the size and versatility that every team wants out of his wings.
And it's hard to overstate the impact OG Anunoby has on defense, Grant.
Hey, BA, an absolute terror on the wings. I mean, he has great length, moves well, just one of the best one-on-one perimeter defenders in the league.
Lowry finds Butler. Moving along, 2 minutes gone in the fourth. Goes up and lays it in, nice and easy.
Wow, the strength of Jimmy Butler fends off defenders well when he goes up to score.
For Miami, they've gotten 4 of 5 attempts to fall so far in the fourth. And it's Butler with the jam.
And once Butler gets cooking, look out. His guys need to keep getting it to him.
Goes back up. Here's Pirtle. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
Back in the day, someone would have blocked him out, but times have changed.
Outside Butler, and he drives in. Ooh, he's looking good tonight. He's drilled 9 of 15 so far.
What an explosive drive by Butler. He goes straight through the defense and finds a shot.
Fourth quarter keeps moving along. 3 minutes gone by now.
Talk about taking advantage of the opportunity.
How about the anticipation right there that led to the steal? Then he goes straight to the bucket.
Great activity at both ends. Great teamwork as well.
Not a lot of time left for the Raptors in this one. And an Obi for three. And Hero grabs the board.
We all know he's a good shooter, but from that distance, I don't think so.
You know, we're seeing players move further and further back to create space, but that does make it a tougher shot.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Pass to Van Vliet. Now here's Siakam. Here's Barnes. The three. They get the rebound. Anunoby. Pirtle. The pass to Anunoby. Picked by Pirtle. The three from Barnes. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
Doesn't take many. Scotty Barnes, money on that three.
The Heat shooting has been unreal. 64% from the floor. Barnes against Butler. Can't get it to drop. Ooh, excellent D there from Barnes.
Every moment counts here. They have got to get moving.
And I don't think they will. The problem is they've waited too long to make a move.
Here's Adebayo. Outside Butler. Pulls it. Good. And the assist goes to Adebayo.
Quick reflexes pay off for Butler. He gets the shot up before the defense can react.
Siakam, no good. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Outside Butler. There's 18 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Clock at 6. Ooh, excellent D there from Barnes. Three-pointer, Van Vliet. No good on the shot. So it's Miami picking up the win. This one was a fun one to watch. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that about wraps it up for Grant Hill.
Mindset on both sides.
Very unselfish, and we're going to see guys moving the ball. And Kevin, they play for one another. That's why these clubs rack up so many assists.
Looking at the starting five for the Atlanta Hawks. The guard pair, the talented Young and Murray. On-court spots filled by Hunter and Collins. And it's Capella in at the center position.
We appreciate Trae Young and that shooting ability, but reminding us once again, he will dish.
Butler on the wing. He's covered by Murray. Left side, Hero. And the three off target. Hunter with it. Picked up by Hero. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Well, earlier I spoke with Quinn Snyder. Said priority number one is to not let these guys get going from the perimeter. Do not let them start getting open threes. It's a recipe for disaster. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you. Obviously, the three ball is a big concern for any defense. Miami's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. You know, Brett, when we talk about destination franchises, Miami has got to be in the conversation for being number one. Agree?
Well, Kevin, if it was December and we invited you to, let's say, South Beach for a dinner, would you come?
Are you kidding me? Of course.
Absolutely, we will. But beyond the weather, it's the culture there in Miami, and certainly it keeps attracting top-tier free agents. LeBron James, Jimmy Butler, Kyle Lowry. There's more to come.
Second team foul.
Collins passes to Hunter. Hero brings the double team. Kicks it out to Collins. And that one goes long.
He'd love to make them pay for giving up that wide-open jumper. Just unable to do so.
And Love has it in the corner. Good, and Butler gets the assist.
That's a huge part of Love's game right now. A catch-and-shoot player. He has great confidence in that shot.
For three, Murray. Atlanta again missing.
A bit of pride at stake, trying to get that last three ball back, but couldn't get it to fall.
Hero kicks to Butler. And it's Butler with the jam.
And this is right around the time when one team might start to pull away.
Yeah, this team is looking to add to the lead, trying to put the other team away, and threatening here.
And that corner three isn't a huge part of Young's game, but his accuracy can make it work.
Adebayo passes to Love. Right side Lowry. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. Hero kicks to Butler. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. The Hawks trail by 6. Capella finds Young. Off target from outside.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Boy, a fierce competitor. Jimmy Butler puts his heart and soul into the game.
Not a lot of opponents or players in this league that are going to outwork Jimmy Butler, and he does. He impacts the game in so many ways, and he's all about winning.
It's stolen by Capella. Young with the ball. Now defended by Adebayo. And it's Hunter with the jam.
Now, I tell you what, they won't be down for long if they can get some more early offense like that.
Hero on the wing. Lowry dishes to Love. And a wide open look for Hero. Miami no good on that time either.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Young for three. Doesn't go for him.
Well, it isn't for a lack of effort when it comes to getting up to three-pointers, but not much to show for it. He's going to lose the green light here very early in this game if this keeps up.
20 feet out. It's stolen. And here we go. Love heading to the hoop. Hunter with some nice defense.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Now here's Love. Over in the corner, Hero. And again, it's the Heat missing.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in. That's a little something special from Jimmy Butler. There's serious elevation.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Here's the three. Rebounded by Capella. The Hawks trail by 6. He kicks it to Murray. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Kyle Lowry picks one up there.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
It's his first trip to the line.
How about last season? Made about 79% of his attempts, so those are really quality numbers.
Lowry looking around. Kicks it out to Hero. That one falls coming off Adebayo's feet. Hero's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for Miami. And so it's Miami heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. And And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Heat.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
Well, not only that, but you love how unselfish they've been to start this game. That's going to get all the guys in a great flow and feeling good. So moving that ball around and scoring off assists, it's a nice way to play.
At the guard spots, Lowry and Hero. Adebayo is out there with Kevin Love. And it's Butler in at the small forward. So that's who Miami starts the second with. Young from outside gets it to go from beyond the arc. Young's got 6.
Young knows his range to answer his opponent.
And this offensive system, Brent, that the Hawks run, it allows for a lot of creativity.
Yeah, lots of dribble handoffs at the top of the key. You obviously have the, in case of emergency, break glass player in Trae Young. But they're not afraid to attack mismatches, and this is the type of offenses that I think a lot of players would enjoy playing in.
And Young kicks to Hunter. Back to Murray. Collins setting the pick for Murray. No good on the triple. Miami leading by 9. Hero with it. Guarded by Hunter. Here's Butler. Love against Young. Love in the post. Outside for Lowry. For 3. And it's John Collins with the rebound. And here's Collins. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. Young for 3. It's hauled in by Hero. And the first time out of the game called for the Heat. Greg, we know from time to time things get pretty chippy out there. What kind of things would get under your skin when you played in the NBA?
Guys tended to talk a little trash
And that could rattle you. That could bother you at times. But you really just try to maintain your focus and keeping your eye on the prize.
And the Heat going with the whole new group on the floor. Oladipo misses. The Hawks trail by 9. Here's Forrest. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Forrest passes to Griffin. Out of bounds. Miami takes possession. And we see Heat legend Dwayne Wade enjoying the proceeding.
Yeah, I mean, he helped create this winning culture in Miami. A tremendous two-way player in his day, and still holds the record for most blocks ever by a player 6'4" or shorter.
Martin with the screen for Oladipo. Here's Robinson. And such a nice move to make the basket work. Robinson's got the lead up to 11 now for Miami. Hawks have gotten only one of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. Griffin dishes to Okongwu. Yes, that goes in. Okongwu's now got his first points in this one.
Not getting old here. Seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
Oladipo taking his time here. Here's Martin. And the shot goes in.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. The reviews have been good for the league's moves to eliminate foul calls on non-basketball moves. The NBA said it wanted the game to be played, not manipulated. Draymond Green says it helps to know that you'll have more of a fair opportunity as a defender. Guys can't just cheat the system. Kevin, back to you.
That's great to see, David. Thank you.
And catch and release, not just about fishing. Sadiq Bey last season with the 4th most catch-and-shoot triples made in the NBA.
And it's Oladipo with the jam.
Well, you combine quickness and explosiveness for Victor Oladipo on display right there. Tough to contain.
And here is Strus. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Oladipo misses. Greg, you were talking about how Bey is always in motion. He's always working so well off the ball, isn't he?
He is, Kevin. One of the league leaders in ground covered over the course of the season. And with all his minutes played, you know he's in tip-top shape.
Heat leading by 11. Martin finds Robinson. Oladipo outside. 43 seconds left to play in the first half. And he gets it to go. For Atlanta, they've gone only 2 of 7 for the field since the second quarter got underway. Here's Forrest. Bey with a screen on Oladipo. Down low. It's stolen by Strus. Here's Robinson. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Heat lead by 15.
I think Robinson doing some work inside at 6'7". He could do that.
Bogdanovich with it. It's stolen by Oladipo. And stolen by Bogdanovich. Passes it to Forrest. Shoots over Strus. Here's Bey. He nails the buzzer. Thank you, David. Folks, don't go away after the break. We'll see you right back.
18.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Here's Young. On the court right now for the Hawks. On-court spots filled by Hunter and Collins. The guard pair, the talented Young and Murray. And it's Capella in at the 5 spot.
And Trae Young will bury threes in bunches. So effortless.
To the middle. Here's Adebayo. Back to Love. Young against Lowry. Kicks it out to Hero. 5 to shoot. Rebounded by the Hawks. Now Murray. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead. Murray's got 6.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play. Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
Here's the feed to Hunter. Here's Capella. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
Not a lot of plays drawn up for Capella, so his energy and involvement come from that kind of activity there.
Count the basket.
An extremely efficient and productive game for him, but again, he's not going to be able to do it all by himself.
Kicks it out to Hero. Outside Butler. Good ball movement here by the Heat. And stolen by Murray. Collins in the post. Now recovering. Hunter, no one around him. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Beautiful job closing the gap here. Let's see if they can sustain this run.
Well, they've shown both effort and will to get back into this one, but can they finish this one off? Can't let up now.
Timeout called, the Heat.
Giving up a run here. Can they turn it around?
Hard to say right now. At this point, I've seen the coaches run through 2 or 3 iterations of defense. Is there a 4th? I'm not sure.
Okay, fans, time to get on your feet and make some noise.
And here are the Heat now. Over in the corner, Hero. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Butler's got 3 assists in the game.
Bottom line, you need shooters on your team who can space the floor.
Oh, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
Kyle Lowry has an incredibly sharp mind for the game of basketball, doesn't he, Brent?
Kyle thinks the game just so well out there. You drop him in any situation, and he's going to figure it out. So for any team, he's a great floor leader, and he's one of those guys that in clutch moments you know is going to come through.
Awesome concentration there. When Hunter's committed to scoring, he's hard to stop.
The kick outside to Butler from deep. Hero, no good. And here's Hunter. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Trailing here by 8. To the inside. Murray, the pass to Young. Another 3 for Atlanta.
And he's just living out beyond the arc right now. What a weapon to have on the floor.
Seems to be taking it on his shoulders aggressively to shrink this lead. They really needed those points.
And it's DeAndre Hunter with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
DeAndre Hunter, first personal foul, first team foul.
There's 1:54 left in the third quarter of the game. Butler kicks to Love. There's Hero with the 3. Here's Adebayo. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And every bit of the body control right there for Adebayo out there, going right through the contact.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
And his percentage at the line last season, right at the 75% mark.
Kicks it out to Collins. Quick shot there, and it's off target.
Well, that's the only way to take him out of his comfort zone from that range. Get right up in the jersey, force him off the spot.
Here's Love. Good, and Butler gets the assist. And now it's a 10-point Heat lead.
Well, using some of that size and strength inside to gain advantage was Kevin Love that time.
Young with no one around. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Another bomb for him right now. His three-point shooting might be the key to cutting that lead.
Well, he's doing everything he can to make them competitive. And by everything, I mean draining threes.
Offensive rebound. Adebayo kicks it out to Hero. Good on the 3-point shot. Hero's got 9 points now in just the second half.
Well, the shortest 3 in the game is making use of that corner spot, and Hero in the right spot that time.
The kick out to Young. From downtown, and it's Lowry with the rebound.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
And Clint Capella is going to pick up a foul. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot 2. Free throw good, Adebayo. And last season, Bam Adebayo said it was disrespectful that he wasn't named a finalist for Defensive Player of the Year. What do you think?
Well, Kevin, no arguing here. He's definitely an elite defender. Second team all defense 3 years running. Great toughness and versatility.
And finish off by Collins.
That connection with Collins, that's an impressive play and very, very high percentage.
Now here is Lowry. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Love, no good. Murray left side. And the last second attempt doesn't fall.
It's Hero's quickness on defense right now that's helped.
Tyler Hero has been leading the charge for Miami. He delivered 9 points from three-point range that quarter. Terrific work from distance. Right back after this break. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
It's just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. And now, let's take a look at the New Balance Player of the Game.
And he's earned it with his three-point shooting more than anything else. I mean, his stroke from beyond has been smooth as silk, and 18 of his points have come from long range. A nice contribution.
This is as good a game as we've seen him play, and this crowd can't get enough of it. When he explodes like this, it becomes a special atmosphere in here. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
During that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Quinn Snyder said to his team. He was not happy with their play. He told them, we're getting outworked out there. Simple as that. We got to dial up our effort. Kevin, we'll see if we have enough to get it done.
All right, David, thanks. The wing set for him, Hero and Butler. Kevin Love out there with Adebayo. And it's Lowry in at the one. That's the group on the floor for Miami. Griffin passes to Okongwu. Here's Forrest. Lowry covering. The shot by Okongwu, no good.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
Yeah, you can see when it's that close, players reacting. Just, oh, man, we just missed that one. Maybe they'll get another chance at it.
Over to the left wing. In the corner, it's Griffin. And he makes good on the layup.
And how about the grit and determination in the post? I mean, essential qualities to have late in a close game.
And the Heat call time here. And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor.
Substitution on the court. Miami calls timeout. If you want to keep it, you gotta get loud. Get ready to put ice down. It's your Heat Breaker Dance Crew. That is your Heat Breaker Dance Team.
The Heat leading by 6. Over in the corner, Hero. Love up top, defended by Young. And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the fourth.
Just not sure if he ran out of energy at halftime or what, but so far just not himself in the second half.
And with that, the Heat lead is cut down to just 4 points with a bucket from Hunter.
Well, Capella at that size really has no issues spotting the open man.
Here's Lowry, and they pick up 2.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
Murray with it, guarded now by Kevin Love. Shoots the 3. Love grabs the board. Love's got his 4th rebound in this one. Outside Lowry. And he uses the glass on the layup. Lowry's got 4 this quarter.
And Lowry willing to sacrifice his body and get into the fight.
And here's Young from the arc. Good for basket number 7 tonight on a not-so-unlucky 13 shots.
Trae Young stepping up and delivering in a big-time moment.
Outside Butler. Love outside. Lets it go from deep. Atlanta with the rebound. Hunter's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. It's Young on the wing. From the corner. And stolen by Butler. And here's Lowry. Love outside. Lowry against Young. Now here's Lowry. He's guarded closely. Can't cash in from close range. Collins passes to Hunter. And it's in there. Now it's just a 3-point Miami lead.
Oh, Hunter stepping up, and we saw this during his time in Virginia. Wow.
Capella against Lowry. And Capella sends it back. And that'll be Miami as it goes out of bounds. The Heat retain possession. Butler feeling it out a bit. There's the drive. And oh, he jams it right over Clint Capella. Wow.
Jimmy Butler is one of the respected guys when it comes to these moments to play in the clutch.
Young for 3. And again, Atlanta with the triple.
It's in. Trae Young comes up huge this time, looking like the go-to guy.
Hero passes to Butler. 52 seconds left in the fourth. Going inside. Good work defensively by Capella. Inside, Murray.
Remember that one. Guys, a difference maker.
I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
Butler against Hunter.
Capella's reach is so intimidating for anybody on the inside. That's why you can anchor your defense with him.
Hero passes to Lowry. Rebound Atlanta. And the Hawks with possession. They're on a 16-6 run. Capella kicks to Young. Pass to Hunter. Got it!
Oh, big time from DeAndre Hunter, letting it all hang out.
And the Heat call time here. They're trailing by 2. 5 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's what's your take?
I don't think they should be greedy here and think about a triple. With this much time left, I'd attack the basket, get a high percentage shot in tight, and take my chances in overtime.
And so the big win by Atlanta in a tight game. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
And Kevin, this is the kind of win you have to take a ton of pride in. I mean, they battled with every...
All right, David, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. For Brett Berry...